Welcome to this explainer. As a professional content strategist, my entire world revolves around finding the absolute highest leverage ways to create engaging material at scale. And today, I'm letting you in on a massive shift. We are talking about building a high-level thinking partnership with AI. If you're a creator looking to level up, we're going to master Claude right now, moving it from just a basic chatbot to a true thinking partner. Let's jump right in.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the great chatbot misconception, shift to collaborative thinking, look at sequencing your complex tasks, master chain of thought prompting, and finally, build the content repurposing engine.
So, let me ask you right off the bat, are you treating Claude like Google? Because honestly, most creators are using it just like a basic search engine. They type in this quick, one-sentence question and somehow expect an instant, perfect masterpiece in return. Guys, it's literally like asking a Michelin star chef to microwave a Hot Pocket for you. We absolutely have to rethink this.
Our source material hits us with a pretty harsh truth right away. You've been using Claude AI completely wrong. And honestly, that's the exact wake-up call we need. Treating Claude like a basic, quick-fire chatbot completely wastes its true capabilities. It's not a digital encyclopedia. It's actually designed to be a deep document analyst and a highly sophisticated reasoning engine.
Which brings us to Section 1, the great chatbot misconception.
The difference between an amateur and a professional workflow is just staggering. An amateur will type something like, "explain marketing," or "write me a script," and naturally, they get a super generic robotic response. But a professional establishes context. They'll say, "help me brainstorm 5 angles for a viral YouTube video about AI replacing jobs," and then expand on the best one. See the difference? You set a goal, you provide the context, and you invite actual collaboration.
If you're hitting roadblocks, you're definitely not alone. The biggest mistakes creators make are simple but totally fatal. Asking short, vague prompts, expecting perfect answers instantly, giving zero context, and failing to iterate. As a strategist, I see this literally every single day. It's like hiring a brilliant executive assistant and then only asking them to fetch your coffee. You're leaving so much value on the table.
Let's move on to Section 2, shifting to collaborative thinking.
The absolute core mindset shift here is moving away from just saying, "Claude, give me answers." Instead, we need to say, "Claude, help me think, refine, and create." When you treat it as a true collaborator, you unlock its biggest superpower, that massive context window. You can upload full research papers, drop in a 40-minute YouTube transcript, or a 10-page article, and have it synthesize all of that directly into your script. It's a total game changer.
Now, to get those professional-grade results, you have to assign Claude a clear role. Don't just say, "write a script." Try this instead. You are a YouTube growth expert. Create a high-retention script with strong hooks and curiosity gaps. By giving it an identity, it stops writing like a bland robot and actually starts writing like a highly paid consultant.
All right, Section 3, sequencing your complex tasks.
This is where we take a massive, overwhelming task like making a whole video and turn it into a super manageable assembly line. You break your workflow down into a step-by-step sequence. Step 1, idea generation. Step 2, outline. Then draft the script, specifically optimize the hook, and finally, ideate your thumbnail text. By guiding the AI piece by piece, you guarantee vastly higher quality at every single stage of the process.
And within that sequence, you've got to iterate like a pro. Never, ever stop at the first response. That first draft, it's just clay on the wheel. You ask for the draft, you refine the tone, improve the hook, and optimize it for your specific audience. Take a bland script and explicitly tell Claude, "hey, make this more emotional and suitable for a viral YouTube intro." Then just watch the content evolve in real time. Remember, it's a conversation, not a vending machine.
Okay, Section 4, mastering chain of thought prompting.
This is one of the most powerful techniques out there. Chain of thought prompting is an indirect strategy where you explicitly add the phrase, "explain your reasoning step by step," right into your prompt. Forcing Claude to show its work prevents those weird logical leaps and forces it to process complex topics methodically. I use this on literally every deep dive to make sure the underlying logic is bulletproof before we write a single word of content.
You can push this even further with advanced constraints. Don't just ask for an opinion. Ask for an optimistic, a pessimistic, and a realistic viewpoint. And don't be afraid to put it in a straitjacket, so to speak. Demand a 60-second script with a shocking hook and a cliffhanger ending. Counterintuitively, these strict constraints breed vastly better creativity because they give the AI a really tight, focused box to operate within.
Finally, Section 5, the content repurposing engine.
As a content strategist, this is my absolute favorite part. This is the foundation of a real content repurposing workflow. You feed Claude your existing long-form content and let it effortlessly multiply for you. Turn blogs into video scripts. Take those scripts, feed them right back in, and extract a week's worth of tweets. You can take your videos and generate fast summaries. Basically, you build a massive footprint across all platforms from just one single core piece of content.
This gives you an incredible strategic advantage. When you sequence your tasks and utilize that long context window correctly, you can generate viral video ideas faster, craft high-retention scripts, and even deeply analyze competitor content by feeding in their transcripts. You're building entire content systems. You aren't just saving a few minutes of typing, you are systematically outperforming every competitor who is still treating AI like a basic search bar.
So, the ultimate takeaway from our sources today is really this. Claude is powerful because it helps you think better, create faster, and go deeper. It's designed from the ground up to be a high-level thinking partner that takes your raw strategic vision and amplifies it tenfold.
Which leaves us with one final provocative question. Will Claude remain just another lazy search tool sitting in your bookmark bar? Or will you actually use these advanced workflows to turn it into your unfair advantage? Start sequencing those complex tasks, push the boundaries with chain of thought, and watch your entire content strategy completely transform. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy creating.